Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Flexing KG show.
I was there, right, man. I was ready, bro. I was ready.
On cue, like Bruno arriving at the edge of the box at the Emirates, bro.
At the Emirates, bro. That's what we got to do, fam. What's going on, man? Talk to me. What's good?
Bro, you know what? Today I said was basically yesterday was the last day. That was the 24 hours after the game of Arsenal where we do the trolling and that. And then we kind of have to you have to start locking in. So I'm looking across all the stories. It gets back to the thing you're talking about. Transfers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We need to talk transfers. We need to talk what's going on in the news, what's really happening, what's really going on. Before we do that, everyone smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new.
This is live and direct.
This is live and direct. Yes, 100%. MA says, big up, fellas. Someone else said, is this live? It's live. Yes, MA says, it's live. We're here right now. That's why we're reading your thing right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We're live right this second, brother. So, yeah.
Hey, shout out Motti as well from the paddock.
Birthday.
It's his birthday today. Yeah.
Jay Motti. It's his birthday today, man.
Yeah, man.
Love on socials. But, 100%. Shout out Jay Motti from Stretford Paddock. It's his birthday today as well. 1K likes is the goal, says Josh MUFC.
Absolutely.
That'd be great. Big arts, but it'd be great. It'd be great. Bro, I wanted to see what you're saying about this. Let's discuss this because there was a piece in the Telegraph today that was basically saying that Man United the rivals are ready for Man United to basically have a sale, because of the PSR thing. They're basically saying that, well, hold on a minute. Wait, so Jim wants to stay on the right side of PSR. It's Mike McGrath from the Telegraph, and he said Man United's rivals are ready to pounce on the January deal for Kobbie Mainoo, Garnacho, and Marcus Rashford. They anticipate Sir Jim Ratcliffe will want to avoid frantic PSR sales on the 30th of June to stay within financial rules. Now, listen, it ain't like Manish says there, fire sale ? Now, how they tried to do us last time with the sensationalism of the, you know what I mean? It ain't that. But he's basically saying that people are they're just looking in. They're like, we know what Sir Jim's like. He's going to want to shot someone. We're looking in now. We're looking in now. Well, we know Rashford is one of them.
Yes, easily.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you know what? Just on this, I think there's obviously negativity sells. Yeah, and we got the bee in our bonnet for sure. Just on what Owen says. Sorry, the kids are doing.
No, that was a proper Kevin. That was a Kevin Hart. Hey, I know you're not in that toilet.
Yeah, that's mad. 1 second. That's crazy.
No, you're not that, bro. Check.
Yeah, I gotta be a parent right now,
bro. Go check. When you just hear that mad scream, and the kids are ramping. He knows that something's kicking off. He's gone. It's not enough for me to ascertain what happened through just listening. I have to go and visually see. I have to parent this. I've got to use real life parenting skills. I can't leave that to sight. To hearing. I have to go and I have to investigate.
Yeah, no, that wasn't matching. That was beyond. That was beyond, bro. That was beyond. That was absolutely insane.
I hear you. It's one of those. You was in the middle of saying something, but I can pick up. What I was saying. That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
I know you're not in that toilet.
Yeah, I even turned my thingy down. I just turned I turned the whole audio down to the soundboard.
You heard it in the back. I heard screaming. I heard ramping. I heard madness in the back.
The energy was too up, man. They've introduced Netflix WWE to Netflix. I don't know if that's a good reality. It's good and a bad thing. Yeah. So boy. Anyway, where was we? Was talking about just trying to get a bee in our bonnet. That's it. Yeah. Trying to get a bee in our bonnet, really. And that's what it is right now. Man United fans are still we're okay, but we're a little bit pissed off. And little things have to happen. When the dominoes fall and stuff. And obviously, you see, whenever another team does business, you look at your team and say, hey, what's really going on though? And Man City have responded to, they're responding to their issues that they're having with business. And they're in a crisis, yeah. And they're making moves. You can see Mamouche, they're talking about that young defender, youngest defender. They're busy. They're busy. And they haven't got the issues that we have. We have more deeper issues in terms of, well, we're 13th. Out of all the teams that need to be in the market doing something with a brand new manager, I imagine it'll be us. We're like, because let's add Rashford to the situation. Rashford not being in the team, we are a man down. And just because Ruben is kind of like had a Ruben like aura over the situation, it's been okay, but it's not okay. You know, it's one of those situations that has to be solved right now. And that's where we are really. Like, we have to fix this. Man United have to fix stuff, and we're waiting. And them saying, guess what? On top of you lot waiting, you're gonna lose all your youngsters. If we're being normal, we're not gonna lose all our youngsters. Like,
not all of them, no chance.
We're not gonna. We'll lose some players. There's probably some truth in it. Rashford is going out, which we know.
Yeah, that's what. Technically, that is a homegrown. That's one. That counts.
Yeah, that counts. One counts. And then we're having a look, at, we've said, listen, the sell players are for sell. We are having a look at Garnacho, because Garnacho has probably.
What are you saying on it? What are you really saying on it? Honestly,
I need big money. I need big money. 65 million just to come to the table. 65 million for the chat.
Yeah,
just for the chat. Just for the chat.
Just to sit down and
65 million. You've got me to the table. Let's have a talk. What does this look like to you? Because if Man United have been getting done, and I know some people in the chat will now say 65 million, you crazy. But
no, bro, we did this morning. I've done the poll. They agreed. The chat unanimously said good. 44 over 40%. I said 40 million, 50 million, or 60 plus million, and the other option was don't sell.
You don't get in the room for 40 million. You don't get in the room for 40 million.
40% said they won. 40% said 60 plus.
Yeah, you don't get in the room because. And that's it, because Man United, but it was funny because when I tweeted, I was saying 70 million yesterday, yeah, like as a stand, like I don't want to hear nothing but 70-something million. If we've been robbed, why don't we get to rob other clubs? You know,
so you know it's robbery, but try and rob them.
Well, just standardly, because if I remember talking about Jadon Sancho, we always get the maddest terms. Jadon Sancho, let's never forget that one. They said deadline as well. And what was the guy, Tossic or whatever his name? There was a guy that is the top guy. And he said, the top guy said, listen, you got 24 hours. Yeah, you got 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was that. And then when we didn't meet it, they was doing a pussy off thing of having him on the steps in the yellow kit, just going, he's one of us. All of it. I remember he was sitting down with Axel Witsel, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was like, look at these lot. It's gone past the deadline. And they're basically saying, you missed the deadline. He's ours. He ain't going anywhere. And he didn't until the next year.
That's what I'm saying. Till next year, and they still got what they wanted to get for him. So I'm like, well, and then when I look at the reverse of it, I'm like, wait a minute. You lot wanted Sancho home. We sent him to you. You had him the whole time, and then you didn't buy him. You bought somebody else. No, but do you know how mad that is? As in, they've done the welcome home videos and stuff. So I'm like, wait. We get mugged off in the market all the time. When are we going to start doing the mugging? Because it's not like these ain't good players. We can now prove, listen, yes, there's issues at Man United, but getting one of our academy products is a good thing. Like, you're getting something of worth. So that's what I want to see going forward at Man United is us being like other clubs, still trying to sell, like, and a kid like Garnacho, there's no excuse because you can't say he's got ridiculously high wages. His wages are in the normal ballpark of what?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear no nonsense.
And it's 100% profit.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, and then at the same time, just lastly on the Garnacho thing, my thing is if he's playing good though, and he does actually fit in the system, why are we getting rid of something? We're gonna try and go and buy that again, or something that can develop like that. It's a youngster. We're not talking about someone that there's no more growth to do. Like we're saying with Rashford. He's kind of he's supposed to be in his prime. So how much more is he going to learn? There's a massive ceiling on, well, let's see what this kid can go and become.
I probably agree with that bit, because I was saying, Saeed asked me the same question earlier. Everyone's been talking about it, because this is what the news has been today, that, you know, Napoli are interested. You know, they haven't maybe made bids like people are saying, but there's interest there, etc., etc. Everyone's got their price. It feeds into everything. And Saeed asked me that. He goes, "Would you?" Because Saeed said, "I'd sell him. He'd sell him now, 50 million." Yeah, and I'm saying, I hear you with like substantial money, because I was like 50, 60. Like you said, 60, I'd sell him. I would. But
get what?
Well, whichever player, that's for the scouting fee. You got 60 million pro profit you can reinvest into the squad. But that's the interesting bit, though. I am not on this camp of like he must go, because he definitely isn't good enough. I'm in the camp, because the same way how we said this back the manager and all of this, it's so right what you said there, the last bit. If Ruben says, do not sell this kid, it's definitely not to the summer anyway. Like, I think I can work with him. I can mold him. I can shape him. Who are we? Like, we're saying it's not player FC. It was that I'm on what the manager's on. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I was looking at a deep dive, and I know it's stats, and you can't always use stats. But when I'm looking at the impact that he's had this season as well, he's like, what, 8 goals and 5 assists.
The stats count.
Like, he's on a Rashford goals as well. Else. But that's what I'm saying. So it's like you do have to be careful. You have to buy. Someone said on a super chat this morning, it's so true. Shout out if you're watching. I can't remember who said it. You have to buy the right player at the right time for the right price, or sell the right player at the right time for the right price. Because you're right. If we sell Garnacho and you get someone worse, or you get another up and coming talent that's basically 60 million, which is a lot of money, big outlay. You got to get it right. You got to get it right. And look, maybe but at the same time, this is why I'm not player FC, which is why I'm not really one way or the other. Call it fence, flex, whatever. But it's the truth. If Ruben goes, if you can get me 60 million, I know what I can get. I know what I want for that. Like, and we can make the numbers work. Because he might say, there's a player that I want for that. There's a player that I need for that.
I think, like, I feel like we're using this player FC thing, this term, wrong. Player FC is when the players are more important or more powerful than what the manager wants to do at the club. I don't know what player is more like, so because we're using it, and it's like, right, the term is player FC we've had at the club, where the players, when Mourinho got sacked instead of like what he wanted to do, that is really player FC, right? We're calling, if you like a player, is that just player FC? If you say, oh, I would love this player to stay, does that make you player FC? If the manager wants the player to go and he's no longer part of the plans, it is what it is. If I'm going crazy saying, I can't believe Rashford's not in the squad and Amorim's taking liberties, that now counts as player FC. Am I right in understanding that? Because I feel like we've rebranded the word and it don't make sense to me. I'm like, wait a minute. So if I say I like the player, that now makes me player FC. Is that correct?
No. Player FC is if the manager like you said, if the manager wants to get rid of him and thinks that he can, basically, if Ruben Amorim said, no, accept a bid. Like, I think I want something different to that.
Yeah.
But we're using it in the manager.
Now we're saying, because I've heard it recently, you're just player FC. But in what manner then? Because
what if Amorim says Manu isn't wanted? Are we backing him? Basically, you can't just blindly say, you can't just agree.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The thing is, whatever we're now saying is back the manager or anything, innit? We're backing the manager. Player C is players undermining. That's it. Yeah. So I'm saying right now, we can't throw in out player C right now, unless it's a player. There's only one player that's undermined the manager, and that was Rashi going to do his interview, which he kind of is not down with. Now we're in a space of, well, let's see how this club wants to operate going forward. I've seen already that, I don't know if the news is real, but it says we're not going to get no PSR problems for the last time. We're good. Yeah.
Everyone's good.
Brilliant. So there we go. There we go. So we're now moving forward. I think there's a lot more. We also heard Ornstein talk about, well, there's money to spend. So which one is it? If there's either money to spend, or Man United have to get rid of all their young players right now. So then something's not adding up.
We definitely have to have players go out before they come in. That's
in this. No, that's in this window. I understand that.
Yeah,
I'm saying, do we have to? Are you telling me right now in this window we have to sell one of our youngsters to be in PSR alignment. And the answer is probably no. That's what I'm saying. But I think that's setting up that kind of window. There you go. And now when I watch your show, by the way, I watch your show on Talk Sport and listen to Crookie and stuff, it does kind of feel like I don't know if anyone's coming in this in Jan.
Exactly, bro.
Like I looked at it and I was like,
no, when he was like, but we have to go and get loans. We have to go and get this. And I went, boy,
it's looking.
We are hanging on the end of the string of Rashi's brother is pulling up to Old Trafford tomorrow to tell us what they're doing. We can't do nothing until them man tell us what they're doing. You know how mad?
Do you know how mad that is?
We can't do anything.
That's mad.
That's Casemiro, bro. And if you stay, all right. Guess we're not getting anyone. Anthony, you don't want to go Greece? Okay, no worries. Okay, you want to go Spain? You want to go Betis? No. Okay, we can't do anything then. We can't do nothing
about if
the dominoes fall.
Yeah, but do you hear the other thing about if Rashford can't get the money that we need to get? If they can't agree to paying a bigger part of the salary, he's staying.
Yes,
and that's like laughing.
Because as soon as this Rashi thing became a thing, we had to lock in and say, you know what? This is a game of cat and mouse. Rashi has all the power. This is going to depend on how much Man United are willing to subsidize the wages, bro. Because if Man United go, we're not paying 70% of your wages, bro. We're not.
Yeah.
Because I also done some quick maths. I'm not that good at maths, but on the show this morning, I went, hold on a minute. It just struck me. The penny drops. I started adding up mad wages, of players that we're either going to pay to be somewhere else or we're paying them to be at our place, but basically they're just not part of it. Always injured. So Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Casemiro, I put them three in it. Lindelof, Eriksen, but like they're coming to the end of the contracts, whatever. But I added up, that James Sancho we're paying 150 bag a week right now to play for Chelsea.
150 bag?
Yes, that's what we're doing. We're contributing to his wages, or something like that, at least 100k. Let's just say 150k, Rashford, we're going to have to pay at least half, minimum. Let's be honest. That's what AC Milan are looking at, half the wages, That's 300 bag a week for two players that we're paying to play to not be here, Mason Mount's out for 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 weeks, but we know what it is.
We paid him all season last season for nothing.
So that's 250, 250, 350, 455. So we're at about 556, for players that are just like just not.
Shit, what's Anthony? What's Anthony getting?
Anthony's 200. Anthony's 200 bag a week. So if you loan him, got to pay at least half. So put extra 100 bag on that. That's 700. Casemiro's on 350, and Toby Collier's coming on ahead of him. So we'll put all of his into there. You're at like 1 million. You're at like 1 million. Luke Shaw's on 200 and something. I think 220. So add another couple 100 onto that. So that's 1.2 million. So all in all, for players that are, and I haven't even, I just to make it not that bad. I left off Lindelof. I left off Eriksen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I could really add them on. But let's
don't worry about it.
I got to 1.2 million of players that are you're paying to just not be here, and the others just like we're not going to use you, or we can't use you. You know how crazy that is? 1.2 million pounds a week. That is why when we think about, when you number crunch and you go, how the hell are we going to get someone else in and pay them to actually be here? Unless we can't.
Their man out. We have to get their man out. But it's crazy because Saudi, I don't even know.
The truth, Rashid.
Yeah,
you do the math yourself, bro.
Saudi doesn't sound great. I don't know if they're serious. It don't sound like Saudi should have got him last time, and the window just closed, and I was like, oh, Tony's already there. Like, when someone come for Casemiro? Like, he's kind of waiting. Are we gonna? I don't know. I don't actually believe we're gonna.
Yeah, mate.
I pray that Saudi come in for Casemiro. I honestly do, because I think that'll be brilliant. That'll be brilliant. But then now the question is, Flex, then. So let's move it on. Because someone asked us, Ash asked us as well, if you're Rashford's brother, how would you advise him? I think Rashford's brothers is he's not done the best of jobs, really. They've tried to leave it. What's been clever from the club and Rashford, in a way, for the people that if you want to pretend to be stupid, he's ill. We'll see. They've left the door ajar. They've left the door ajar for
him
the window to close, and he's still here.
Yeah, of course. But not just they have. I don't even think it's just them that's done that, bro. Like the actual situation, that's always a possibility because he's so expensive. It's not even down to that. He's on a 300 grand a week contract. Someone has to do that. That's not going to magic and go away. The contract is there for another 3 years, bro. So it's the not easiest negotiation because it's hard to get people to pay it. But it's one of those where you go, who's you, man, and you, Man United and Club Man United and Club B, whoever it's going to be. Who's we got this piece of paper. So which one of you is gonna?
But where it becomes difficult, though, Flex, and I'm with you. Where it becomes difficult is Rashi's in a position of power right now because we're in a window. Yeah. The moment that window closes, and you're still at Man United, you got to go and take Amorim very serious. Now you got to listen. Yeah. Now you don't.
We do as well, though. We do as well.
What do we have to do?
We can't have him exiled until summer. Can't do that.
It's not about. It's not. He won't be. The manager's never said he's been exiled, though. The manager says.
That's what I'm saying. So he will.
No, it's not exiled. All you got to do is train in a way that I would like, and you get to play for me.
Do you think he would? If he stays,
if the window closed,
and Rashi didn't get the mood,
Rashi would shamelessly start training and be serious.
I don't think he's not being training.
How would the fans react?
What if he comes back
after the window closes? So it's not on. Well, it's not because it's not like it's different now. This is the window closed. Like you tried to hold them wingy it. Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you what it will be. It will be frosty at the start. The match going fans, where they know he done the thing saying I want a new challenge, He has to score quick.
And the window closes.
Bro, KG, I'm telling you, he has to hit this fast. Like, bro, let me tell you this. He'd need a goal or an assist quick. And he'd have to do mad sprints, like recover, like putting in tackles. The tackles where you won't win the ball, but you'll knock it out for a throw. Like the one that he has to do that. He has to do that fast, bro. Fast. And I'm not even gonna advocate for like booing him every game at all. I'm not saying
booing.
I'm telling you what will happen. You're right.
I'm saying
right.
If it's an Odem wingy window closes, your brother's been on tour. He's been on the wicked tour. We've had Andy Mitten. We've had all these things that have come out, brother. That brace, that's the fastest brace.
Bro, he'd have to match Ugarte for ball recoveries.
Oh, he's saying when I don't have the ball, it's a war.
Bro, he'd have to do mad stuff. But I'll be honest, I don't think he's, in my opinion, that I don't know. This is just a feeling I have.
Yeah,
I don't think that he's been down in tools and not training properly. I think that the decision was made as soon as the interview was done that it don't matter how we're going to get to January and make it get the look in for you. Like he could have been the best in training this whole time. He still wouldn't have gotten the team. He still wouldn't have gotten the team because the manager's gone. He's showing to the other players. This player has gone on wax, bro. It's the same as hip hop. When you put it on wax, bro. And it's the same with Eric Ten Hag with obviously different circumstances, but the principle of a player putting something on wax, it changes everything. You can say to your agent on the sly or say, man, I'm in a group chat or, nah, move, man. He's annoying, man. You can do all that. If you do Henry Winter, bro, yeah? If you do that, what Sancho done and went on the iPhone notes and screenshot and put the thing typed out of rage, bro, it's on wax. The manager has to do some serious stuff. Now, Ruben's done it really good. He's done it really good.
He's left the door open. Ruben has been clever. But everyone's clever. I think they've looked at the Sancho situation and said, we can't ever do that again.
We can't have that.
We drew some solid lines in the ground, and it was like really difficult to work on. Amorim's line is so clever. It's like, players do what I want, they play.
It's as simple as that. But the principle of what's actually happening is the same thing. Player has said this.
It's exactly
he's gone on to not play. Then the next available window, which is January, they're up for debate. They're up for sale or like for loan. The only difference is that Sancho's one happened in like September. So
no, but there was no big. Remember, Sancho's one is,
and he never cussed the manager.
Waiting for the media apology. Exactly. So that's a real undermining of the manager. Not saying he's under, because he felt this way before. Like,
he just said he don't want to be here. It's not a
he didn't want to be here. This is not an Amorim thing. He's like, Sancho hated Ten Hag, and it was, I'll play for Man United. I just don't want to play for him.
Exactly.
And that's the guy that runs it. Rashford's basically saying, I think my time at Man United, my Man United story is over. Like, I'm ready for a new story. Totally different. Now, he's done that. They've done that quite cleverly in this era now, where it is this window. The window closes. If I'm his brother, I'm telling him, big man, when you go to Carrington, be the first one there and the last to leave. I need you to look like a model pro. I need the Umbros. You know the model pro boots, bro. I need the
black Copas.
Stock. I want the stock boots, bro.
No, it's not gonna be that, bro. He's gonna have the socks high still. You know what I mean?
I need
Jerry
everything,
bro. You got Esco in this time,
bro. I need you to pull up to Carrington in the humblest of wit, bro. I might need you to pull up in the Zidane Iqbal, bro. You know the Zidane Iqbal, the Golf, the Mark T Golf. We need to go to humble beginnings. We need to start from the bottom, bro.
Rashford's got the big Barbarous, the big extra.
We're not going. I don't need the car that comes in. I don't want that, bro. I want. Even if you're on it, if you mean business, pull up in the Kante, bro. Yes, pull up in the Kante. Let me know you're a new man.
Nah.
Bro, I need you to.
No.
4 PS Z-Tech. I need to see that it's all like, right now, you mean serious business. We are playing for a contract. And then you get the move. I need you to go crazy, bag, and then we can let you go for the right fee.
Just a little bit of breaking news as well, actually.
Go ahead.
It's not directly linked to us, but it's just interesting because earlier on we were linked to Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani to Juventus, Romano, here we go. Done.
Oh, wow.
Kolo Muani has accepted the proposal and will fly to Turin this week for medical test. Agreement sealed. Deal in place on loan until June from PSG and no buy option. So that little Kolo Muani stint.
That's exactly because
you know what?
Juve wanted
Xerxes, and we also, when we saw I think it was Ornstein bomber, dropped a siren. Xerxes on staying. Xerxes wants to fight for his position. Xerxes not on this old give up because the time got rushed. And I think like Amorim was saying in the presser, I know we're moving on a little bit. Like Amorim was saying in the presser, to be fair, I think 10 days apart or 18 days apart. Whenever the Newcastle game was to now, there's a picture of him running down tunnel, then a picture of him doing that at Arsenal. It just shows you kid locked in. He locked in. It's too early. I do agree with you. It's too early to be see, told you it'd be a success. We still don't know. But in terms of that mentality, this is what you're talking about, actually. That doesn't make you player FC to get behind the player who's the player's no, I've come here. I believe in myself. It's gone shit in that moment. That was a real low point. I got booed in front of Stretford. Then you know how horrible that is. That is an awful thing. And then I'm not going to jump back to Serie A at the first opportunity. I want to make it work here. I'm going to fight through this moment. And at a time when we're looking on the pitch now and we're seeing them fight, we're seeing them pull their weight. There's no egos. Bruno's pushing Garnacho to the front when he scored to say, big up him. Big up him for the thing.
Bruno's leadership.
Jumping up him.
We get back to that one. We'll get back to that one. But Bruno's leadership does need to be discussed at some point.
Let's discuss it now, bro. We ain't got a long time. Let's get to it now.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the most recent interview, but with
Melissa Reddy, I see it.
I don't know if we're trying to judge the situation through, getting new information and making a new, just a different way how we see things. Have we seen Bruno under Amorim? Have we seen Bruno spamming it? No. How he wants to. We haven't seen that. That's one thing for sure. We can all agree. Yeah, we haven't seen him spamming it. Now, what we have seen is the petulance of getting another red card. Stupid. One that should never have happened in the first place. But then
Tottenham
we have seen, one they shouldn't have got, and then one he definitely should have got. Like, definitely. Yeah. But then the performances have improved. Like, it has improved. And then what we did see, and even that game, we saw levels of leadership. You talk about how he's acting with you see how he's acting with Xerxes. You seen how he's acting with Garnacho. You saw when he ran over to the manager, runs back and's like, you here, Leacher up front. Till it's like, where's he going? Chill, stay back. You're getting raw. Then in the huddle, Amorim gives the wicked meeting. Amorim does the talk and he dips. Bruno's like, this is what we do now. Yeah. You're now getting, he's operating like the manager on the field and he's talking similar to the manager. When I watch the Melissa Reddy thing, I'm like, bro, Bruno, you're sounding like.
I thought that from day one, bro. When I went to the presser and asked Bruno that question, when he gave me that long answer, what game was that? For the Bodo Glimt presser. Like, just the willingness for Bruno to answer with that much detail.
Check the views, check the likes, please, because people might be moving mad. I see Riri.
I think they are. The likes are at 197. So we got nearly 1,000 people watching.
That's nasty work.
Yeah, we need to get to that 500.
Nah, man, come on, you lot. Like, read the supers and then get back to it. Read the supers and get back to it. That's exactly. Mad.
We need to get that going. So Sanura says, I saw the Sol Campbell ad with Google Pixel. Brilliant. It's the best. Have you seen it?
Yes, absolutely. I wish I watched that with expressions when he I wish I was a fly on the wall to see that.
Oh man, 100% sent it to Abby straight away. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. I wish I could have.
You're a Google ambassador, Abby. Can't say nothing. Not the Google ambassador. Listen. She reserved comment.
It's so on the nose. It's so on the nose. Like,
whoever sat down in their marketing team and said, I know,
has to be
if we get Sol Campbell, put him in the red, get him talking about switching. It's brilliant. It
has to be an Arsenal fan.
Brilliant.
That has to be like, that's some of the, that's brilliant. That's the, you know, that's what I'm here for.
And you know what it is? It's Sol Campbell's willingness to just, imagine his agent ringing and goes, Sol, so I've got a proposition for you. Google want you to be an ambassador. They want you to do some work. Oh, really? What's it saying? They want you to take a dig at Spurs. They want you to talk about your trophies and swapping white for red. Man, just signed it straight away. Because even I saw that interview we done on AFTV as well, where they asked him. He's like, there's a clip. I didn't watch the whole thing. There's a clip. He's like, so like, where he's like, do you regret anything? He goes, I wanted to win. He goes, I want to win. As a young 22, 23, 24-year-old kid, right? If you ask me now with wife and responsibilities and children, but I wanted to win. And guess what? I won. Look who I played with. He said, look who I played with. Look at the players. Look at the team I played. He went off. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Sidaf says, I hope our improving form doesn't give Ineos an excuse to not spend. Halfway through January and still nothing. This is what we're talking about. But
no one's coming.
The dominoes need to fall, bro. The dominoes need to fall. Alan says, getting married. Your impact's bigger than you think. Thanks. Oh, you're getting married. Okay.
Congratulations. Hey.
Big up.
I need to get a new wedding ring. I lost the weight and it just doesn't fit. Yeah. Wow. I was falling off when I was swimming. And so now I haven't been, and it ain't wore my wedding ring in time.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
She's like, nah, babes, you're gonna leave.
Thought it's like a divorce.
She can get me a nice proper one. I've got bare diamonds in there, bad boy, bro. I got diamonds in all. Her things are mad thing, fam. Yeah, nah, bro. My next thing.
Yeah, guys, you gotta get the upgrade. You gotta
let me know, bro. I gotta know.
Get the proper thing. 100%. But big up to you, Alan, though. If you got inspired by us to get right, I don't know if that's what you're saying, but big up to you.
You've done the thing as well, fam.
Yeah, exactly. Larry says with Amorim, I think it's more than training well for Rashford. Amorim has said he trained well repeatedly, but Amorim just really doesn't fancy him. Like I said, to go back to that Rashi thing quickly, he has said he's trained perfectly, like he's training, but I picked the team for this. And it's not even just doesn't fancy him. He's going, like, you don't want to be part of what I'm doing. When he's trying to get them all on board to fight for each other, run back, do this. If you want a new challenge, how can you want to be part of this?
No, he's just. I'm telling you, he's not doing what. That's just good talk because you can't tell him Rash is training like an arsehole.
So he fancies Garnacho but doesn't fancy Rashford on ability.
No, he's not training the way he needs him to. I don't believe he's training the way he needs him to.
I don't think there's much.
No, I don't believe that at all. I think his mind's out and he's got his. I will play you. You're telling me Rashford can't do enough to get ahead of Eriksen in them, man? No,
because what I'm saying, bro, is that hear what I'm saying? Because he says he wants to leave. It doesn't matter what you do in training. You're in the exit route. There's no point integrating you into these tactics. That's what I'm with you. Training really hard. So I'm saying, like, he probably is training all right, smiling, probably doing all right. You know, playing well. I think he's probably doing all right, but it still doesn't make sense to have him anywhere near it, which is why the Newcastle one, obviously, it was just optics and saying he got. That's why I was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, he ain't gonna play. He's done until he can't get a move and has to come back in. He ain't playing.
Arin's is saying Amorim's moving mad with Rashi. There's some people that still feel like Amorim's doing a mad thing with Rashi, but listen, it is what it is. Like, we'll know. I hope when the window closes, we see what's like. If he's here, I'll be really intrigued on how that one goes. If he stays here.
No, yeah, because he'll have to play though. He'll have to, or be in the squad. He'll have to. You can't have the same way how like. I mean, it would have been even worse with Jadon Sancho because he was actually exiled. Like that was like, you're not coming back till you say sorry. Rashford's not that. But you can't have a big asset just sitting there depreciating from flipping January to August. You can't. And then try and say you can't do that. The same way how when we was on tour, we were like, "Raw, look at Jadon. Jadon's smiling. He's got his kit on.
Oh yeah,
he's doing Jadon done. You was like, yeah, bro. I think he could stay. He was with Sam. What's his name? Sam Homewood.
Sam Homewood. Yeah.
Doing inside MUTV, bro.
Smiling, bro.
Thing. And he was behind a hot thing in LA going, yeah, just like America. It's good to come back. I like the training facilities. You know, it's good. It's good to be here, man. Didn't mean nothing. It's all optics. It's all business, bro. Because you can't have a man while the team's out there in sunny America putting in things. And he was playing in preseason as well.
Business. Shut up. Shut up! This is business. Hey.
Exactly, bro. That couldn't be any more fitting. It's business, bro. So do not think for 1 second that Rashi not securing a move, he's just gonna be exiled from now to things every week. No, it's business, bro. It's business. It's business. And the thing is, the funny thing is, you've just remembered, you witnessed it. He's like, bro, Jadon's fully here, you know, Flex.
Yeah.
He's fully. I goes, bro, he's gone. Nah, but I feel like could the little stay, you know, just a little bygones be.
I didn't know because I was thinking, right, them men are just next to each other, but them lot still hate.
Jadon signed our shirt, the same shirt that I have an auction.
Them man still hate them man.
And that's where I've signed it, bro. I'm out.
Dan, bro, man, them that's there.
It's got Jadon on there. It's got Scott McTominay on there. He's got a lot of man. He's not here no more, bro.
I hate the lies, bro. Man said, you hear the... and sometimes it's so annoying. McTominay message Garnacho. You should come, you know. How do you know? McTominay message Garnacho. Then messaged the paper and said, I messaged him, you know.
Phone hack, bro.
McTominay ain't thinking about no Dan Carrington. He ain't thinking about here. He's living his life.
Man's in Naples, bro. He's a hero.
Naples, just a hero. Scott
hunting, bro.
Scott,
hey, he's lived. Fair play, Scott, by the way. Fair play.
Yeah.
What a pro. What a pro. Lil Yo-Yo says the shirt is cursed. I remember when I brought it back and it had so many, basically everyone signed it. Everyone was like, nah, Flex, keep it for United View or whatever. Just put it in the studio. And then other people were like, nah, give it away as a competition. Now if I ask, people will be like, who's on it again?
Wait, is that Elanga time? Elanga's gone by.
No, Elanga weren't there. No, Elanga.
Way gone. Yeah. Couldn't remember.
Yeah, Elanga went. Yeah.
Wait, how was our tour? Was we shit? Because it all matches into one.
We lost against Arsenal and Pens. We got mashed up by Liverpool in North Carolina.
I didn't go to that Liverpool.
We had bare chances, but we lost like 3-0 or something. And we lost against what was the team in No, we beat them. Ahmad played good. Was it Betis? Against Betis. We beat them in the Snapdragon, and then someone else we did shit against. We went Rangers. What did we beat? We went there. Did we win? I think we won.
We won it.
Yeah, because Ahmad, because we took a picture of Ahmad because he scored a goal again. So yeah, you know, It's all one of them. It's just one of them. No, the hate along is not cancelled. KG's
nope.
going there.
I gotta go
now.
No. Go live. No. You're late.
Make sure you guys jump across to the hate along. KG will be live for Liverpool against Forest Alanga. My son.
Your son,
in, bro.
Anthony Alanga.
Please get the assist, bro. Come on, Anthony. I think Forest are going to win 2-1.
Don't do that. I'm just going to watch it and hope for the best.
What do you mean, bro?
No pressure on Forest.
No, bro. They're third, bro. Bro, win that. They're within 3 points to Liverpool, bro. Nah, man. Come on.
Love it.
Title charge. They're doing the title charge.
They did the title charge. Stuff it.
Make sure you guys, exactly. Make sure you guys jump across. Connor says from America yesterday, I changed my dad's alarm to Glory Man United. He's an Arsenal fan. That's nasty.
Well done.
And Larry says with Amorim, I think it's more than training. We read that one already. Right, jump across the KG's watch along. Hate along. We are out of here, guys. Smash a like on the United View. We are out.
Peace.